Test 1, test 2. OBS seems to be fine. Right. And 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Hey. Put the box
Another
down.
box?
Yep.
Thank you so much. It looks good.
I mean, it's in the box.
Do you want to? I mean,
the box looks fine, I guess, but
the box looks fine. I mean, it looks promising, is what I mean.
I mean, yeah, I didn't expect it to be that tall.
I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Yeah. You want to go inside and talk, or you just want to head home after?
Well, up to you if you wanna bring a giant box into the cafe.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he'd be chill about it. Maybe.
Who knows? Also, it is not
Or we
really.
can just head to my workshop.
I guess that would be more up to you. Where do you want this box? So, because I would.
Well, I mean, I can carry it home myself.
Well, up to you entirely.
Well, first off, I've been so scared reading everything going on. You changed forms again.
Yes.
Yes.
I got some help.
That throws all my ideas out the window, but I guess I could show you to my workshop to show you anyway what I thought of to help you back then.
I mean, true.
And I took a look at the blueprint as well.
I would appreciate at least some feedback on the blueprint, if you have any.
Alright, do you want to head to my workshop then?
I mean, sure. We can take the box
Right.
that did. Well, carrying a giant box into the city is a pretty big target.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Alright, let me just try to get a portal going. There we go.
Yep. Picks up the box.
Alright, you just head on upstairs. You can place it back down.
Alright.
Alright, just
Plop.
place it down where. Yep, okay.
Yep. I mean, it's a round space, so.
Yeah. Oh, some blueprints, some notes. He has a book in her hand.
Hmm.
But I felt too lazy to make a toggle for it. Alright, I looked over the notes for it and found some interesting stuff, I guess, but moreover, more important note that I had about it is that it uses 0 mana as key.
Hmm.
And I had the idea of maybe something that can still like sustain a little bit of mana for you to still sustain yourself, but then putting you into like lowering the kind of mana around you. Like I'm just trying to look for ways around that as well, but at the same time I was more over focused on also looking for alternatives for you as well. I couldn't really find anything for gemstone or any of that.
Hmm.
But I don't think I can really put much else onto that since it's already seems to be fixed.
Hmm. I mean, true.
How was it fixed again?
Um, to be completely honest, somehow I am not quite sure what the actual method of it making dealings was. I know it was bypassing a lot more of the like an is it influ common is a hard language. Well, I am trying to find the word for bypassing things without anything noticing it.
Hmm.
So that method still really questions me. Also, then again, the individual, I am still unsure if it actually was him or someone else. But hmm. That method was able to reach into my core, so to say.
Hmm. Reach into your
Yes, core.
like your soul or
No, there's no way anything can
what are you
get in
referring to
there,
core?
according to that one person. But a body's core. Everybody has a core. I think humans
You
call
mean
it.
like DNA?
Yes, I think humans call it that.
Ah, so you had a method that was inflicted upon your DNA
Yes, somehow that method
to
was.
revert it back to as it was.
Hmm?
To revert it back as you are now.
Yes, we had to. What's the word? It's been a little rather sleep in the days. But I had one of my old scales that I remembered way too late on some stuff. But apparently the scales also contain DNA. So the individual was able to bypass my body's most functions with that at the time and reach into the core without causing anything problems on.
Oh. I mean, I could have done something similar if I knew that you had a
Well,
scale
considering
already.
your method was, if I remember correctly, if I had any DNA of my parents, which is not possible.
Yes, but it still applies the same concept of still
True.
like affecting your DNA. And
True.
if I known that you had something like that around,
I didn't
then
even
I could
remember
have
that.
done something similar to
Look,
that.
I have a lot of stuff going on, and I forgot that I
Yeah,
took one
no,
of my scales
I
off a long time
understand.
ago.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, look, you kind of forgot this for me. I didn't know if you had anything like hair or any other thing laying around with your DNA, but your DNA would have worked just fine. But ah, dang.
Uh,
All right, but more importantly, you're back to how you are, but it has a bracelet shown up anywhere.
no, the bracelet has not shown up.
And where could it be?
That
It had to
is
have
the question.
shown up.
It needs to exist somewhere.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it
Well,
would have probably. Well, even though it
it
doesn't.
can sustain its own sort of mana and on its own from what you put in your notes. But so it's still probably around somewhere. But the question still remains of where.
That is true. I have no method of tracking that, unfortunately. Because the spell locate object has limited range.
Question: can you see mana?
Yes, I can.
I'm sorry. I think flux happened. I saw you move for a split second.
Yes, might have been. Yes, I can see mana. I can see mana and magic, which makes the metaverse little blinding sometimes.
Yeah, that checks out. Alright. Then could you just not see the bracelet anywhere? Like
No,
normally if
it is not in anywhere in
itself.
my home. It's nowhere near there. It's like it's just. Well, the similar effect happens when people planeswalk, so to say. They just disappear. They don't leave any traces. They just poof. So it might have changed reality. It might have teleported somewhere using some method, but I have no way of actually seeing where it went, considering my home is located somewhere where it's really isolated. I would be able to see any traces of magic going anywhere. It's not that big, my home, anyways. It's not, unfortunately.
I see. I recommend is still keep an eye out for it in the case that if it randomly comes up or.
I mean, if you start seeing.
Someone else gets their hands on it, cause a problem.
I mean, yeah, it would cause, considering technically it has my mana imprint on it, but considering the lock, so in wrong hands it could be detrimental. Plus, it could cause an issue considering if someone even tries to put it on. If they even manage to do that.
Yeah, they'd basically be mirroring your situation.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh wait, didn't you say it turned invisible before?
Yes, I had
like once you put it on.
Yeah, I made it so that it would be transparent, so it wouldn't attract attention. So if someone is able to see, it's either gotten dirty, somehow really dirty, or someone is able to see invisible things. Because there are a lot of individuals in the metaverse who I'm recently even past that see things even though they close their eyes. So.
Alright then. Probably best to keep a lookout for that, but I'm glad that you're back to your I don't know if this is your normal self. I only saw you this one other time, so.
Yes, my form has changed a lot, but this is I guess you could say, my current normal one.
Mm.
Because I
I
do
don't
have.
think I asked in detail last time, considering things, but how did you turn to this form, if I may ask?
Draconic ritual.
Mm.
That's the easiest way to put it.
Mm.
Mostly
Oh,
the
why?
main purpose was to get rid of the stigma on my forehead.
That.
Hmm. Well, it is gone, but
Mm.
man, I got nice tail out of it. So
Yeah, that's definitely new. For me, at least. I don't know how long you've been walking around Metaverse with that. That and you seem to be also missing a shirt.
I mean, it's what's the word? Refreshing, I guess. I like gold.
I'm just assuming it's a fashion statement at this point because like
My
you have
fashion
plenty of
sense is
opportunity to
not
put on a
good.
shirt.
I can tell you
So
that much already.
I mean, I don't know. You're kind of rocking this outfit in my opinion, but yeah, I don't have much other notes on the bracelet.
Hmm. I see. Hmm. All right. But yeah,
Do you want me
recall.
to show you the other? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
All right, it's all right. My brain flashed to somewhere else, but right. Do you even want to see the other alternatives to mana that I had around that I was able to look into, or not useful anymore?
I mean, sure.
All right. I think I have in this box over here. Cause over here I have like a bunch of like packs. Do you know what an insulin pack like patch is?
You mean those things that people stab themselves? The syringe types?
No, like a patch.
Oh.
No, it's basically like a sticker that you just put on your shoulder, and it gives you insulin.
Oh, like that one fellow who used the nicotine ones.
Yeah, I guess similar to that, but I guess for this version right here, let's just say a family member of mine owns a company where they make these kind of items, and this version is basically infused with like mana crystals, and depend on the dosage on each one, you can apply it and begin to use mana through that way,
Hmm. I see.
dependent on each type and each dosage, and affects people differently for after effects as well.
Hmm. Well, I that's a idea. Yes. I don't know if that would have worked, considering
Yeah.
even mana potions make me feel so sick. Uh, when I was trying to drink those.
I mean, they'd help for normal humans that can't even use magic as well, but it's only like a temporary thing, not
Hmm.
long lasting. And there's like an after effect after
Hmm.
like the use is done.
I see. Well, mana crystals are never a problem, but hmm. That's an interesting solution to say very least.
Yeah. There's just one, but again, there wasn't really one specialized for, well, gemstone, but there was specialized one for earth type magics.
Hmm.
You still have to learn, you just have the ability to now do so.
Hmm. I see. But yeah, let's see. Magic which would me human and great. Hmm. Okay, I see. Which would mean, and how many, let's say, normal spells that would allow to cast in a, well, regular dosage of mana crystals?
Depends on the dosage for it. I remember reading the pamphlet about. I don't remember the amount of spells. It was mostly kind of like a mass-produced, like, wow, amazing, kind of product that was put out by my family's company.
Okay, mass producing mostly from cantrip level to third, probably. Okay, which would then mean.
Probably. I've never really looked into it too much myself because, well, I have magic, so.
Yeah, it's really been interesting topic when I was also thinking on some stuff. Because that whole situation gave me a new perspective on some things. But, yeah. I don't think I would be able to cast my home portal even with those.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I think there was something else like a small way, like you can get like a wand or something else, or some sort of little. I forgot what exactly it was called, but it was like a little ball where you can, produce portals and whichever you need to do, you just type in the coordinates on there. It's like one time use though. Wait for people to escape.
I see. I haven't heard on any of those. But,
yeah.
Could be some transportation orb or similar to smoke bombs, but instead of smoke, like a instant portal.
Yeah. I have a bunch of random knickknacks because of my family company. They keep sending stuff to me when I don't have any use for it, or do I want to hear from them for reasons.
I see.
Yeah, that's just one of the things. Another one was like a small box that acted like a mana furnace of sorts. And if you were to put on these gloves, you could actually manage the mana through the box.
Mana furnace. I've heard something similar before, but probably different sense. But
yeah, probably.
It was used on smithing magic items. So it probably was different. But yeah.
Yeah, for the box, it just generates its own mana over time. Although it doesn't produce too much of it, but enough for you to do some things with it. Either for just, illusion magic or just showing something cool or just.
Yeah, showing something cool. Else. I still laugh sometimes when people say illusions. Prestidigitation is cool. It's not. People overuse that spell way too much. Heck, some people don't even bother taking towels to the beach because they can just prestidigitation and be dry again. But that's my bias against that. But yes. Well, for the other news, this box and, well.
Yeah.
Well, repairing that was a interesting ordeal, considering first I had to make everything manually. That was a good refresher, so to say. My carving skills. Haven't carved wood in a while, but well, managed to make the scale similar to the pieces that were left, and the ether lines are all connected. They should be fine. They should not overload on even in the more mana heavy environments. which should provide some cases useful. It's just that the walnut tree. Well, there is. I don't know how much, but just in case, there is also a gemstone core as a backup inside. Of course, depending on, of course, the method, you could secure some other things better.
I really appreciate you doing this for me because I know nobody that handles golems or whatnot. The one person that did passed on, so.
I mean, yeah.
I really appreciate this.
Golems used to be something I dwell further into. Yeah, unfortunately, after arriving to Metaverse, it little got into the point that there was not golems around, so my work was little wasted. And constantly building new golems would have filled my home too fast. So, after all, the space is limited.
Yeah.
I already had those 2 diamonds in my storage just standing there, but Well, yeah. Oh, right.
I guess the next step for me. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna tell that the joints on the, I guess him or them, whichever, but
Him, yeah.
The joints are made to be omnidirectional, so they don't bend and break. Considering wood had tendency to do that sometimes. So I made it so the joints are, well, omnidirectional, coated in, well, just a crystal, basically, to make it easily movable.
Again, really appreciate you doing this. You wouldn't happen to know anyone that can move souls, would you?
Technically, I know some.
Who? If I may ask.
It is heavily dependent on where the current soul is.
It's in a jar.
A what?
It's in a jar. My
Jar.
friend came
Okay,
over.
I misheard. I heard a drawer for some reason.
No, my friend has soul sight, so she came over when I called her to help me out, so we were able to put the soul in a jar.
I see. I'm still curious what kind of jar can hold that, but I know people, and I mean, I can also do that. I can't, however, see souls. I can touch them, but
I mean, I could grab my friend.
I mean, considering you said it in a jar, so jar is probably not that big, so.
Yeah, but just in case if I were to go somewhere else, you know. Dang, I knew I should have listened to this lessons.
I could also use my bloodline ability, I guess.
Mm.
It's a little more secretive thing, considering it's a family thing. So, basically, I have power to transfer things, whether it's magic, life, mana, souls. I can transfer them from one place to another. However, it's not 100% safe.
What do you mean?
Occasionally, when I try to transfer something, they end up. Well, let's take an example. A fireball. I am putting a from spell to a scroll of fireball into an object. And I start to transfer it from the scroll to an object. It basically runs through, and it should normally go out on the other side. However, there has been some cases in the past that they have not gone through. Like, well, the fireball, for example, because that did happen. It exploded in the middle point.
Oh.
Well, thankfully fire is not a problem for me, so I was able to be a little more easy, even though it was a little bit resting, considering it blew off my my mana was scrambled a day or two. But that is, however, the risk on that.
Theoretically, what would you think happened to a soul?
Probably stays. Doesn't really probably go anywhere. I haven't had incident with souls, so I am unsure. But considering how other instances have happened, they have stayed. So unless the soul decided to start messing, I think it would just be stuck there for some time. That is just the hypothetical case, considering I have never had any souls stuck on me. Mostly because my sister used to do some her things when she was still, well.
I mean, if it were to stay, can't you just transfer it wherever it went out again and try again?
Unfortunately, I cannot transfer effects out of me. Souls, I have not tried, considering, and my sister was a special case. So I am unsure if I can do that. Because I know if someone curses me, I cannot remove that curse with that. Same with the wild magic effects. I cannot do that. I can give my life and mana away, sure, but effects are different.
Do you know anyone that could do it more securely?
I know a couple people that might, but one of them is really busy. And another is, well, I have a little bit biased against Reapers, so I would not really recommend that. having a reaper to do that. They already deal with that stuff well enough, trying to help them pass on, so it's never guaranteed that they would actually help you in that situation. I mean, my sister might be able to help on some things. She has more experience on souls than I do in the end. But she is, well, as I said, special case. I can put in a different sense.
Do you think she'd be willing to help with this?
Maybe if I ask. But she is a little... Well, she doesn't like a lot of people. She has some... I don't want to call them issues, but that's the closest word for them, I guess.
I'll probably look for some other alternatives and see who I can ask in my neck of woods.
I mean, you do.
Although I'm not sure if I can find anyone like that.
Well, there is a lot of people in the metaverse, but how many of them are trustworthy? And let's not forget that most of the people who deal in that stuff are demons. So...
Yeah.
They have their own agendas and things. And some are not willing to help without a price, I guess.
Yeah. I know a handful of demons myself. And there's only 2 that I can trust, I feel. And one of them has no idea on the subject. The other one might. I'd have to ask her. Yeah, I might have to do that.
Well, you can do whatever you want, I guess.
And if I end up not being able to find anyone, I guess I'll ask you as a last resort at that point.
Sure thing.
If that's alright, yeah. But speaking of things, have you thought about what you'd like for payment?
Not really too much into that, but if you happen to have any, I guess, more information on the type of golems, I would rather take a look on that. More looking of the information on that regards. But I don't think there is anything else that comes to my mind.
I don't think I have much in up front. I think I only have like a few bucks on golems and whatnot.
Well, considering if they are basic knowledge, I might already know those. But
yeah, probably. I mean, I can get you cash, an item, or repay a favor later if needed.
Money is not a problem, and you should never owe favors to anyone. I
mean, it's kind of my life at this point. I have a lot of debts to pay in terms of favors. so it's not uncommon for me.
You don't? No, I should know that guy. I. Hmm. Well, I really don't recommend it, but I guess favor would probably be the current best option. Otherwise, I will be standing here thinking it for the who knows how long.
Alright, hold on. Alright. She has a little charm in her hand. This one in particular is more dark orientated, but if you were to break it, it would let me know when you want to cash in that favor or whatnot. Or you can just give me a text as well, but some people don't have that option.
Yes, and let's not forget that text messages can be forged, so...
Yeah. So, there you go. Just like that, and I'll know when you need the favor cashed in.
Sure thing.
Because for me, this is a really important thing to me. Let me rephrase that. He is really important to me.
Well, I can understand that. Well, if you happen to...
At the same time now that...
Well, just one reminder that if you happen to find anyone to move the soul, you probably should move it inside the crystal core or the gems core. Common, why do you have so many words? But yes, because that would be the most secure place. I have made one of those before, so... But yes, the core should keep the soul as safe as possible, even in most cases of any disturbances or someone. It should even prevent some low power folks for soul grabbing.
I just realized an issue I might have with this. There could be a potential chance that he might come out swinging when the soul's placed in. He's not very fond of many people.
I see. I mean, didn't install the one thing because of... I mean, I could add a quote-unquote fail-safe method onto the crystal. It's marking of the body to... You could say it's an absolute order, as much as I hate that wording, but it would stop it on place, or him at least.
As much as that would be nice, it would kind of destroy all the progress I've made with him.
I can see that, and I didn't want to install it considering things. But yeah, but it's just an option on the table. It's just one additional rune sequence. But Because I did that with the last one and I have never used it.
Mm.
But I never took it out because in the smallest chance if something possesses her, it's fail safe still.
Mm. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna do that.
Yep. Then I would just recommend that either tying him up with something that can hold hold him in place, I guess.
Yeah, that would probably be best. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any input on that anything so much. I don't know his personality or what kind of person he is, but and let's not forget that there is a minor chance that some souls are unaware what happens to them after they have been removed. So he might still be thinking that the what broke him in the first place is still around.
Yeah. I'm also trying to account for that as well. But he's generally a really nice, peppy little guy. But just gets really uncomfortable around new people due to past issues.
I see.
Only people that he's comfortable around with is me and the person I live with.
I see.
And technically something else, but yeah.
Well, if you are restraining him on the at least in the middle while the process is happening, be aware joints are omnidirectional. Again.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate to do it to him, but it's probably necessary.
I mean, you could use more intriguing methods, I would say. It's not too much, but it's something that happens quite often, at least with, well, in my home. You could just roll him up into a blanket. Because it's not really as bad as waking up in ropes or chains, rolled up in a blanket.
I mean, that's actually a good idea. I should do that also on my own stuff. But yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Because, yeah, I'm sure there are blankets that are durable, at least in the metaverse, considering how many people have spikes on them or horns. So,
On blankets?
Yeah. Some blankets are, well, blankets that are unrippable, basically. Well, to the degree, but still durably made. And
I
they have,
wouldn't know. I don't go blanket shopping.
well, in the metaverse, anything is possible and anything is sold. Even I brought a vial of Elder Dragon blood recently, but
Really?
yeah, and it was 2 million gold.
Mm.
Hmm. Well, money is not an issue to me.
Mm.
But
That's
yeah,
also another reason why I pay back in favors. Because
hmm.
sometimes when things are way too costly, a favor might be a bit better.
I mean, favors are priceless. You never know what people are gonna ask.
Exactly. Yeah.
Plus, in my case, I don't need money,
I
so
suppose
I
I.
don't even ask that. So,
Mm, I suppose I do have to say some things in terms of the favors, though. I can't believe I almost forgot this. My brain's been
yeah, conditions, I see.
messed lately, but yeah, there's conditions, unfortunately. But basically, just don't really ask me to go and kill someone or anything naughty, that sorts.
I mean,
Maybe
unfortunately,
just,
the word
owing
naughty
a favor
is
to a pal.
really large category. You would need to specify on
Yes.
some.
I mean, in anything of the sexual means.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, because no way I'm doing anything related to that.
Understandable. Okay, no
Mm.
killing, no that, and anything else?
I mean, mm, I guess, like, I can go and beat people up if necessary, but if it's for, like, a stupid reason, I'm not doing it. Like, taking your frustration out on someone, you need me to do something about it when it's unjustified.
Hmm. All right. That's more of the common sense than anything but.
Think of it more just think of it just like owing a favor to a pal.
Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. All right.
No hiding dead bodies either.
That's haven't come to pass, and hopefully never will. But
Yeah. Some people have tried. Some people have tried, but I'm not about that.
I mean, I can see that, but considering, but yeah, I don't think you need to worry about that. At least, I'm not person to
Mm.
end people, so to say.
Yeah, but it still needs to be said.
True.
Keep in mind, this is a favor to you, not to anyone else.
Yes,
In
I
the
am
case
aware.
if something were to happen to you, that favor may also be handed down to anyone related to you.
Hmm. Does it need to be blood related?
Yes, and if there's nobody blood related around, that I guess person.
Well,
Too.
then my daughter is out of the question.
What?
Hmm?
You said your daughter's out of the question.
How did I say that out loud?
Hmm.
Whatever. My daughter is a golem.
Interesting. Oh, I see. Interesting.
I need to do something about speaking my mind out loud. It has becoming an issue. But yeah, there's no point on hiding that, I guess. So
I mean, I can somewhat relate to a degree, but that's all I'll say.
I mean, not many people consider golems as people, so.
Yeah, I know that. I've met some people that mistreat golems.
Because yeah, most people see them as tools or objects. So. Even the two dum-dums that are on my storage are still their own selves, even though they lack, well, on some aspects, but they are their own individuals. Plus, I never put them on the storage, they went there willingly. They just stand there day after day.
I see.
And I think they might have developed a telepathic link between each other, considering they are basically same method created, so I would not be surprised. But yeah, I'm just gonna mention this. That knowledge of my daughter is really secretive. Don't spread it around.
I don't plan on to, but again, I can relate in that sense.
Was there anything else?
No, I think that was it in terms of him. If I can't find anyone, then I'll call you or send a message. And now that I know your number, because I didn't realize that I didn't actually have your number, I just placed my number in yours, so still couldn't text back. So now that I know, I can just send a message saying, hey, it's done.
Yep. Just be aware that my home has, well, a lot of sensitive hearing people that if you happen to call, they might overhear that.
Noted.
Well, do you have anything else?
No, I think that's everything, since you don't need help with that anymore. You delivered this, so.
Yeah, even though I just happened to. It was more of the coincidence that they happened to mention that they might be able to do something. Because I was making growing void crystals to them. And I had to deliver them, so I had to give my description, what I look like, and then they weren't too overly curious about that. So, and they just happened to say that they happen to have method. So, and they then asked some specific questions, and I happened to look up on my storage and found the old schedule, and I'm just staring, and I'm just okay. But yeah. Hmm.
So I'd imagine you want to be sent back out into the world now.
Yes, because if I remember correctly, I cannot open a portal here myself.
Nope.
Hmm.
Unless I allow you, but I'm trying to keep security here as much as I can.
Yes, it's better not to concern it would then. I guess the word would be register it to the portal network. So, and I have people using that. Don't want them to accidentally stumble upon here.
Yeah, no. But anyway, I guess we can head on out. Or have you head on out? I got other things to do, fortunately.
I can't make it to my potion shop. Well, if you can open the portal back to the city, I'll just go grocery shopping, I guess.
Alright then. Go on ahead. Alright.
Well, yes.
Out of character, do you want me to end scene here, or do you want me to actually put a portal back?
End scene, probably better. But
alright.
Yeah, so just in case, if anything out of ordinary happens with his body, just let me know as quick as possible. Should be nothing, but you never know. You never know. That's the one thing I've learned in the metaverse. You never know. But yeah, I will take my leave then. If you would open up.
Alright. Exit off and the portal back to cafe.